so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love from God. And I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. And I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
Reckless love. We're still hanging out, as you've seen, out at Tim Vaughn's Auto and Marine here in New York Mills. And these motors behind me remind me of kind of the song you just heard, Reckless Love. A lot of times people's recklessness creates havoc. And when they chose to do what they did and they kind of ram and jam with the motors they got on their boats, too often they believe for very little money that a mechanic like Tim can get it back into shape. And a lot of times a good mechanic that's honest, like we have here in Mills, will tell them, nah, it's not worth rebuilding. It's going to cost you way too much money for what the value of that motor is. Let's find something else. And of course, they keep these kind of machines because what they're hoping is maybe there's a part that can salvage that can help somebody else in the future. Right now, we're not too worried about that. Our lakes are pretty frozen. You know, we're 12, 16, 18 inches of ice, and everybody's driving on them right now for ice fishing. But today, I want to talk to you, even in the midst of our recklessness, I want to talk to you about a reckless love of Jesus Christ. In Philippians chapter 2, verses 6 through 8, he says, who, although he existed in the form of God, did not regard equality with God a thing to be grasped, but emptied himself, taking the form of a bondservant, and being made in the likeness of men. Being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to the point of death, even death on a cross. This was the recklessness what the world would see of God. Because a reckless love for reckless people, because of the choices we make and the sinfulness and the who we are, it creates havoc towards our relationship to our God and around us. But God still has a reckless love for us, something at His full expense, and expects nothing back. And He gave that to you and I by the power of His Word as we were baptized in that death of Jesus and was given forgiveness, faith, and life eternal. Today, we have that comfort, hope, and certainty as we look forward to where God uses us and enables us in our vocations, whatever they may be.
You won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow